something that has to be done.
One sec. All right. Can you hear me? The stream got really weird for a second. So, yo, how we doing, man? Let's just start there. Can you hear me? Yo, how we doing? It got weird. The stream got weird. How we doing, everybody? How we doing? Oh my gosh. My gosh. Audio check. Audio check. Let me know what's going on. Can you see my ass? Woo! Throw some eggs and bacon in the chat if you can see and hear my ass. Ah, boy, boy, boy. Your boy sometimes, man. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, we're good to go, man. Oof. Right? If we only had an IT guy. That's why I don't stress about it. But, yeah. And then I was like, basically, I went to go check my settings, like the volume settings. And then all of a sudden, it was like, I don't know, it was down. So now I got to bring my desk down a little bit because I'm up a little high there. There we go. Yo, L Duck, Keith, Richard, Man Jim, how are we doing on a Sunday, my guys? If I got any ladies in the audience, how are we doing, ladies? How are we doing? I've got some fun stuff to talk to you planned today. Okay. I still have to figure out how to work my Stream Deck so I can do the pop-ups and so I can do the cool stuff. And but I'll get there. In the meantime, I think maybe my chair's low. Maybe let's do, whoa! I took the elevator down. Let's see. There we go. Maybe that's better. That's a little better, right? If I switch to my other camera, am I good? Yeah, that's my agenda for today. So, how we doing? How's your week been? Talk to me. Actually, how's your 2 weeks been? I will be shipping anything out bought today and the last break tomorrow. So just know that. I had a chance to let me turn that down a little bit there. I had a chance to do my interview for the podcast. So that went superbly well. I think you guys are going to love that. I can't wait to share that with you. That was with my good friend Tina. She is a special effects and voice artist. So the last thing I believe she worked on that she can talk about and that is out is she worked on the Darth Maul animated series. She worked on Darth Maul's lightsaber. So that's going to be a really fun interview. She's worked on a lot of crazy shows. She has a lot of fun friends. And I can't wait to introduce her to you. She's a really good person, which is, the most important piece, right? Like, hopefully everybody I introduce you to in these podcasts, you're going to see is essentially a good person. And I will let you know, like, my relationship with these people and introduce you to them as such so that you know that, like, how much I'm vouching for them when I introduce them. I'll be like, yeah, I don't know this scumbag, you know what I mean? Or I'll be like, yo, I love this person to death. We totally had butt sex, like stuff like that. You'll know. So whatever, just clarifying how you'll know. Like you'll have a good idea, okay? And if not, well, that's maybe there's a reason, or I just don't know. And I guess we'll find out later in life how that person really is. You know. Let's see here. So, let's go through the website. The mandatory stuff, and then we'll get to talking about what I have on the agenda today. Is I want to talk about extra toppings. I want to talk about what's going on with the film festival circuit. Some of the new film festivals I've submitted to. Had a voice audition the other day. I'm looking for some voice. I need to do my voice reel, and so I'm looking for some voice reel ideas. So if you have some, I will take those ideas. My friend Tina, who does the voice stuff, said like a Game of Thrones king. So I will be taking suggestions later. So keep that in the back of your head. What kind of voices would you think like I would be good for when you're thinking of watching like an animated show or a commercial or something like that? You know, that's something to think about. Okay. I want to talk about the Lorcana review I just did. I mentioned the podcast. And then we'll talk about bricks and minifigs, because have you heard about that story? Oh my. That bricks and minifig story is, it's juicy, folks. It is a good old fashioned something to get behind and escape a little bit, because it's a juicy story. It's got a villain. It's got a hero. It's got pitchforks. It's got Lego bricks. It's got I would say police corruption. I said it. If not police corruption, police misguidance. But that's for you guys to decide, not me. I just seen a lot of videos from a lot of different YouTubers, and it's a crazy situation. So we'll talk about that later. I got a couple things to open today. I've got some soccer to open today. I've got some Lorcana to open today. I want to sell out that Lorcana break today. Let me go in the store and show you what I did if you didn't notice. I threw in an extra blaster box on the football. So let's go there. Let's go there. Boom, Nightbot. Here's the store, eggsandbreakin.com. It should be pinned to the top or something. Yes, L Duck. Yes. Are you any bit aware of the story at all? Don't ruin the spoiler here, but yes, that is the story. I feel like I'm super caught up. I'm fascinated with it. Where's my face at? There's my face. I'm fascinated with it. Featured group breaks. So we got Lorcana. That's the old one, damn it. Let's just go. I did unhide that one. Yeah, okay. So that was 45. That one sold out. 46, 8 spots left. $26. Hell of a deal. You can hit some amazing cards. Look at me dressed up like a cowboy there. I really like that little egg icon right there, man. Like I could see me getting behind this. Maybe remove the political pin E and B. But besides that, I like the get up. I think I could rock that outfit. Here's some of the cards we're chasing. The Jesse, the You Got a Friend in Me card. That's the one I want, right? This bad boy is up to $1,600. Maybe you haven't seen the latest TCG yet. It's nuts. Yes, El Duck. I believe you have one in Lorcana. I will tell you just a second, my friend. And then here's some of the stuff, right? Like you see, here's the Merida, right? $900. You Got a Friend in Me, $300. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of value in this set that you can get. You just got to hit one card, So $26 a spot there. Let me see here. L Duck, you have one spot in Lorcana, and you have one spot in football. Where was I? So that's that. Okay, so for football, that's me in my rough outfit, right? You like that? I threw in another blaster box. I was like, prices have kind of come down a little bit. I was able to find another couple boxes at Target. And so I threw in another box. So now remember, this is a 15 plus 1 spot, okay? Where's my face again? 15 plus 1. So it's 15 plus 1. So there's 16 spots. One of those spots is going to be given away randomly to the 15 people who have already bought a spot. So that's a 15 plus 1. Of course, I'll duck, my guy. So that's a 15 plus 1. I will occasionally do that with a 10 break spot where it's a 9 plus 1. But this is a 16 spot. It's now a 15 plus 1 break. So there is one full spot going to be given away to one of the 15 spots that buy into it. Not only that, I threw in another blaster box. So that is 2 megas, 2 blasters, and 5 packs of this 1991 stuff, okay? So I think that's a killer break. Do I still have that for $30 a spot? I might even mark that down. Who knows, man? $30 a spot. So yeah, I think that's a good deal. I felt so bad. I felt like it was... Guys, if you knew how bad I feel when I try to make money off this stuff, it's ridiculous, man. I just feel so bad. I feel like, no, I don't want to make money off this. I don't want to take your money. I want us to have fun. And so that's why my ultimate goal is to do the podcast and to make money that way so I can just give stuff away. And then I won't feel guilty at all. And then I can just shop for fun products to give away, okay? I bought a box today of vintage Phantom, the movie box. I think it's got like an autograph in it or something and like a relic or something. So, yo, DOS Cars, my guy, what's going on? Let's see. I was just talking about, we got the football break, how I threw in another blaster in there. So now it's 2 mega boxes, 2 blasters, plus it's a 15 plus 1. That means that one full spot is going to the 15, randomly to the 15 people who buy in and grab a full spot. I've got Lorcana for $26 a spot. I still have this Disney 70th stuff for $23 a spot. I should probably lower that to like $20 a spot or something. What else? That stuff sold out. I still got Turtle stuff, Invincible stuff. So, you know, I got mystery bags still. There's still slabs in there too. So that's what I got going on there. Let's go back to my face. So yeah, that's what's going on with that today. Let's talk about what I got this week. What I got into, I guess, in the last couple weeks. I don't know. Last week, whatever you want to call it. I'll show you. Let's just show you the mess that I've been into. Okay. That's my agenda there. Let's move that up there a little bit. Here we go. Let's tighten in a little bit. Okay, let's start off with what kind of trouble I've been on Blez, okay? So here's my secret to Blez Online, okay? If you haven't done Blez Online, I would go hard the first time and use Hitman's code, right? It's 20% off. So that's going to get you $20 off 100, 100 off of $500. So, and that's the max you can get, right? So I personally would do like, I don't know, like maybe a $400 or a $250 card, Get that max to 20% off. I know 500 is a lot to jump in on the first time, right? Use that 20% off. But here's the thing. When you do this, you need to plan to do it at least twice. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to like I'll buy a 50 spot or I'll buy a $100 spot, right? And then I will get like a $76 card. I'm like, okay. Let's just say I got a $76 card. I'm like, I don't know. If I like it personally, I'll keep it. Fuck it. Right? Okay. You know, I'll hold it. I think it's got value. I'll hold it. Whatever, right? If I don't, and it's not my thing, could be football, could be a player I don't like, could be just a card I don't think, whatever, I'll sell it back. Then I'll buy in again, right? And now it's only going to cost me, $15 or whatever to buy in a second time. Right? So that's what I mean. Plan to buy in a second time. That doesn't mean you need $200 to buy in a second time. That means you probably need about $150 if you want to buy two $200 in, right? If you sell back that one, right? Now, what I've done in the past is bought like a $100 card, a $100 Blaze thing, like in football or whatever. Then it was like I valued it $117 of what they give me, sold it back because it's not a player I liked, bought another pack, so I was already up $17. Then I got something I really liked, and now I was up whatever I had plus the $17. And let me show you what I got personally. How about that? So that's about a $300 to $400 card. Let me zoom in on that. There you go. There's my buy. Justin Herbert on the patch auto. Of course, tie-dye, not from any specific game or card. But this is what I turned $100 into. So basically, I had $100. I sold that card for $117. I bought it again for $100 and got this card. And then I took this home. And so, obviously that's a $300 profit plus the 17. So, $300 17 profit plus the Justin Herbert card. I'll take it. Out of 25, not bad, right? Not bad. Now, let me show you another one. I essentially did the same concept to, right? Same concept to. This one's about $500. Okay. That's so bad. Let me fix that. There you go. Little jewelry Bonnie. I'd be collecting the One Piece. It's my retirement. One Piece is my retirement. This bitch gonna pay for my fucking my nurse and shit, okay? I'm gonna name my nurse Jewelry Bonnie and shit, and Nico Robin and Nami and shit. She gonna wonder why I'm calling her that. I'm gonna go, because you paid for those cards paid for you. I know, I'll be dumb. And then let's see some of the sports stuff I got into. Let's see. I'm all into the prospects and stuff, right? Like, I feel like that's kind of gambling I like. It's like I try to do my research into like these rookie prospects, and I try to find like a good excuse me. A good rookie prospect, maybe not the number 1 or number 5 even. Maybe number 10 even, But something local in the area. Like for me, it's a lot of Padres because I know I live in San Diego, that I can easily turn that around to other Padres fans, right? So I've been collecting a lot of Cash Mayfield, a lot of True Up Madonna, a lot of Jorge Quintana, some Miguel Medina. So let me show you this. This one I bought online. This one I bought on eBay for like, I don't know, $12 or whatever. A True Up Madonna out of 50. Right? Prospect. Here's a True Up Madonna. This one I actually won. This one I actually got in a break. So this is Truett out of 35 Auto Logo Fractor. That's about a $500 card. And what's nice about like these, like this was off of, I think it's Chomp's Brakes. Yeah, this is out of Chomp's Brakes. And so, yeah, I think it was like, I don't know, $19 to get into this spot because nobody really wanted the Padres. But that's a $500 card right there, man. This was okay. So this card right here was a mistake, and you're like, eggs? What do you mean a mistake? That's $1,000 card. What do you mean a mistake? That's the next Shohei Ohtani. What do you mean a mistake? Right? Well, I'll tell you what. I bought into Division, right? I bought into Division, and I thought it was the NL West. It was not. It was NL East. And they ended up pulling this for me. So, oops. My bad. Let's see what else. This one, this is like another. These are all like out of Chomp's Brakes. So there you go. See, like Chomp's. Truett Madonna. Another Truett Madonna base auto. Here's our Fernando Electric Sluggers. So these are already kind of hard to hit, but this one's out of 150. So kind of cool. How about a Cash Mayfield out of 50? If you don't know Cash Mayfield, this dude's a stud. He is a pitcher and he is a stud. Look him up. Look him up. Cash Mayfield. I mean, look, I know Cash Patel has the same fucking name, but Cash Mayfield, look him up, bro. Cash Mayfield. Like, I'm buying him for like literally 99 cents to $5 in breaks. And these are the cards I'm getting. Because nobody wants them, because nobody knows about them. I'm sharing with you because you see I have enough. 11 out of 250 on the scoreboard. Here's a 115 out of 250 on the purple. So I'm telling you, Cash Mayfield, Jorge Quintana, you know. I know, Keith. I know. He needed that, bro. He needed that, man. Let's see. I've got some Lorcana I'm going to open up for my personal self. These are the Luminaire Troves. If you've never seen one, I'm going to show you. I kind of want to show you some of the... Yo, Fat Man, how we doing, my guy? How we doing? Welcome in. Just kind of wanted to show you guys. Some of you guys are newer to Lorcana. Like, these are some of the hits that I've personally got myself. Just to show you, like, how cool some of the cards are, right? It's like, here's a Snow White. These are the legendary ones. Louisa Madrigal, Sid Phillips. These are all my personal cards. Buzz Lightyear. These two are out of the new set. Ursula, Merida, John Silver, the Black Cauldron, Demona, Hercules. This is out of the Winter Spell, the last set. Angel, Rex. So this is an epic. See how it's got no borders. It's another epic. So this one is out of the Wilds Unknown, the set I'm on the site right now. This is out of the set right now, Doc. This is also, I believe, out of the... No. This is out of set 9. And then look at this beauty. Right? I love that artwork. Like, that's one of my favorite artworks. The giant Tinkerbell. This is a promo from the pre-sale box, the pre-release box. And then this was my first enchanted card. So, beautiful cards. Maybe some inside that box we have today. We gotta find out though. We gotta open it to find out. We gotta open it to find out. Nice, fat man, nice. I didn't wake up till like a 10:30 today. I was like, oh, I need to chill. I needed the chill day. All right, so let's open this up. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can see what's in the box here. I'll zoom back in a little bit. There we go. So if you haven't seen one of these and you got kids and they're in Lorcana or something, this is like a great little starter kit. I believe it has a box, and like part of this, the reason why this package is like this is because it has a box in there for you to put, aka a trove, for you to store your cards. That's why I bought this set, honestly. It's because I like the containers for it, okay? You can kind of hear it. It's got dice in there. Some of the cards, right? So this is what's in it. So there's your box. You can kind of like store your cards, separate them, I guess. Comes with a counter, some dice, dividers. Yeah, it's got a seal for the box. So one storage box, 6 card dividers, 6 damage counter dice, 1 lore counter, 8 booster packs, each with 12 randomized cards. So there you go. These are about $40 to $50. And these are great for beginners new to the set. Little cardboard ASMR there for you, my friends. I mean, the box is like, look, the box itself is super cute already, right? Look at it, right? It's a full-on detailed Disney box. Nice quality. I got a jumper pack. You must be the best one, my friend. You were trying to get out. So you think about these packs, right? I would say at a minimum, you're talking about let's just say on average $5 a pack, right? So 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So already that's $40 right there. Plus you're getting dividers, you're getting the trove, the counter, which I think is pretty important. Like when you're playing, like here's your counter right here. Here's your box. It's got little sleeve things you can pull out, which is kind of cool. So I've got some cards, so I can put will it fit top-loaded cards? Not really. It's not what it's meant for. There you go. Right? Nice and comfortable like that, okay? Lid goes on. Very nice, very nice. We'll move that to the side. How we doing, Sardu? How we doing, my guy? How we doing? Happy Sunday to you. By the way, have you heard about the new Pokemon stuff? So the new Pokemon big convention, they're not allowing vendors to sell graded cards, Pokemon Center stuff, like Pokemon Center branded ETBs and stuff, and or Japanese, not Japanese Pokemon cards, but like the Japanese Chinese stuff. Yeah, crazy. Okay, so here's the dice. Let's see here. There's your 6 dice. Same dice as like I have before, essentially. Same set. I'll tell you what, I'm going to give these 6 dice away as part of the Lorcana break. So those dice go with the Lorcana break. Here's your little lore counter. So this is kind of cool, right? Your damage counter. Is it the flowers are wilting as they get old? That's or just I don't know. It's kind of weird. Okay, very cool. Very nice. Very nice. You couldn't really. It's not really a spinner thing. It's just as a counter for sure. Let's see our dividers. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I think it's well, you know, and I don't. The graded thing is weird, and also the Pokemon Center things, like you. Like, why not? Why let vendors come in the first place? Or why not just screen your vendors? Because Pokemon Center is a legit, like, related Pokemon. I, I don't know. Here's your dividers Merida, Gadget, Luis, I believe, Louisa, Buzz, Elastigirl, and Woody. The back. So there's like the energy types, kind of. Their colors. All right, that's kind of cool. Like I just think there should be like a better vetting process. You know, the other thing was yeah, thanks Keith. I was just going to say that no cards over $1,000. Now, I love that, but I think this event like is in 2 weeks or something, or like a month. So if I already paid all this shit and I'm expecting to make my money back, right? Because I'm sure it costs like a bunch of money for the table. It's costing me money for employees. You can't go to these things with one employee. So it's got to have at least 2 employees, if not 3 employees. I got to have cameras. I got to have display. I got to have the stuff. I got to pay for hotel rooms, travel. And then so I might be expecting to like make my money back based off of one card, right? And that card is probably going to be over $1,000. Or I'm a high-end guy and I sell high-end cards, and that's what I was expecting to do. And now it's like I've already paid all my stuff. Like, what are you going to do? So I don't know, man. I think they went a little late in the game on that one. I'll be honest with you. Boop, boop. Why are you being so weird with the lights there, my friend? Okay. Like, I understand if they would have done that in the beginning. No problem. Make your rules, whatever you want to do. And I understand what you're trying to do, right? But, like, you know how far in advance these things, you have to prepare for these things. That's like a card party. I don't know if you heard about that. At card party here in San Diego, when they got there, if you wanted to roll your equipment in, they had stuff where you could go to the docks. Like, let's say you were a big thing, like Supreme here in San Diego, right? They went. I guarantee you, they went through the docking station and they paid their $150 at the dock or whatever it was to go through them and go through the union and stuff. But the regular people who were like, I don't know, maybe like one table and they had like 2 employees and they were going to walk their shit through, at the door they charged them $150 for the union because the union wasn't getting their money, right? And yeah, about Teamsters, exactly, man. Yeah, so the Teamsters did that shit. Now, card party, Pat refunded everybody, but like that's like, you think whatchamacallit is gonna, you're gonna refund everybody for tickets and all that kind of stuff. Yo, Clinton, how we doing, my guy? How we doing? Just open up a personal box of Lorcana, trying to get people in the mood. Helga Sinclair. Nice. Hey, today's a lazy Sunday, man. Pegasus, Wee Dingwall, Kita, this growing pressure, Alma Madrigal, Doc, Dash Par, Pedro Madrigal, Rex, Milo Thatch, and Ranger Plain. I needed a lazy Sunday, man. I'll tell you what. There's Buzzet Boy. Lyle Tiberius Rourke, Plunger Crossbow, Bruno Madrigal, Alan Adale, Mirage, Buzz's Arm, Minnie Mouse, Lord Dingwall, Lyle Tiberius Rourke, Merida, Salvage Operation. All right, so talk to me about what you guys know about the bricks and minifigs, dude, okay? Talk to me. What do you guys know about bricks and minifigs? And then I'll fill you in with what I know. Young McGovern. And essentially what we're talking about is the $200,000 that was stolen. But I want to know if you guys know anything else than that. Young McGuffin, Inner Strength, Omni Droid, Julietus Aprius, I'm sure I'm murdering that. Woody, Will o' the Wisp, Alma Madrigal, Lyle Tiberius Rourke, Gadgets Goggles, Cinderella, Ursula. There we go. There's a legendary right there. And Super Relocation Program. No idea. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. We're gonna fill you in, Clinton. Have you heard of Bricks and Minifigs, the store? They are a big chain. If you like Legos. Yo, JJ, how we doing, man? Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Hope you're having a good Sunday. There's a little Ursula on the legendary. Very nice. Just so you know, everybody, I did, if you're not aware of the football break I have, I threw in an extra blaster. So it's 2 mega boxers, 2 blaster boxers. Yes, I'm saying boxers. I get it. And it's a 15 plus 1. That means there's 15 spots. And I'm going to randomize 1 full spot to those 15 spots who bought in. Merida's bow. Ooh, I see something back here. That's a good. Ooh. That's an enchanted epic back there. Audrey Ramirez, Miss Incredible, Prince Charming, Gosling Mallard, Frozone, Mickey Mouse, Strange Things, Shepherd's Journal, Edna Mode, Syndrome. We're going to hold that right there. Okay. Oh, I spoiled it. You already know what it is. Damn it. Here we go. Can we get another one? RC. Preston Whitmore. Young Macintosh. Dr. Sarabella. Chip. Super Relocation Program. Hand in the Box. Woody. Mr. Incredible, Metamorphosis, The Island of Nomadism, and Augustine Madrigal. It is a hot mess in this room right here. Whew. So yeah, just a heads up, I added the blaster box to the football. And it's a 15 plus 1. So essentially you could win 2 spots for the price of 1. And now it's 2 megas and 2 blasters. Possibly. I saw that tag was like, oh, we're too busy too, guys. No, you weren't, tag. No, you weren't. You weren't that busy, tag. Nobody was. No, you weren't that busy, tag. Pterodactyls, Fat Cats Club, Fauna, Bullseye, Sleepy, Hamish, Herbert, and Harris, Jebediah Farnsworth, Bo Peep, Vincenzo Santorini. Uh-oh, I have another one. Uh-oh, uh-oh. You've got a friend in me. It's one of my favorite cards. This is a good box here, my friends. Okay, it's Fat Man. What is it? Someone pulled the Mantle Redemption. Oh, okay. I just found a site called, was it like 101 Super Redemption, something like that, Instagram site, and I start following them, and it has like all the ones pulled. So that's crazy. What set was that from? Is that from, I assume not Bowman. What set was that from? Merida. Like a Bird in the Sky, Incrediboy, Robin Hood, Dale, Mordu, The Huntsman, Norton Nimnol, Club Door, Helga Sinclair. Hey, Snow White on the Legendary. Very nice. And Syndrome on the foil. This is a very nice box, people. A very nice box. Series 1 flagship. Okay. I feel like that took a long time. Right? Like, we're like halfway through the season, aren't we? Look at that beautiful Snow White there, huh? We got the Ursula and the Snow White now. Nice, nice. Okay. Got a little Syndrome. We got one more pack to go here. And then we got two. Yeah, it is. What is it? Is it an auto? Is it just like a 101? Is it like a cut bat? There's a Syndrome. Last pack. Like, how much Mantle stuff could they still have? Like, are they going to have Shohei Ohtani stuff in the year 33, right? Like, hey, get that Shohei redemption card. Young McIntosh, RC, Mr. Incredible, Will-O-the-Wisp. Oh, that's big. Is it like a pre-graded one, or is it a? No, you're fine. Is it a pre-graded one or a raw? Bruno, Chip, Dopey, Lord Dingwall, Roller Bob, Vincenzo. Hey, the Queen. That's kind of cool. I got Snow White and the Queen. And Kita. Okay. Because that's weird, right? To like have a raw, and then I got to go pay to have it graded. And it's like, you could have just had a graded card as the thing, you know? Knowing how, and then you'd be like, because then it would cost you so much money to get that thing graded, dude. And then knowing how much, like, issues it would be to get it graded right now. Like, ugh. I like, it gives me a headache thinking about grading a 52 Mantle. I just want you to know that. Like, I am seriously like, Like, that's why I like buying Blez online, because it's like graded stuff. I'm like, I don't even like grading anymore. There is our How about that? That's pretty cool, right? We pulled the Queen and Snow White. Now I've got two epics. I think we already saw this one. So let's pull this one first here. I'm going to say a 3 to a 5. 3 to a 5, the grading. Syndrome, and we got Doc there. We already knew. Very nice, very nice. I have one of these already. Yeah, TCG. Do you not use a TCG player, Clinton? All right. And our last card here. I'll show you. You know what? I will show you TCG as well as the values on this stuff. All right. You got a friend of me. Here we go. That's the same card. It's Doc again. How crazy. So this is a different Doc. This is what I honestly feel like is an error card. So I think this is an error card, if you ask me. You see how it's like that? This one's got no borders. This one's got 3 borders. So I think it's an error card. So let me wrap this one up. This is one of my favorite cards right here. You got a friend in me. I've got a nice little new storage area for my cards, right? Oh, you are right. Thank you, Das. Thank you, Das. You're right. You're right. This is why I have you guys. This is why I have you guys. You guys are the best. The best. All right, let's divide that up there. Put these all in here. I assume it's probably another whatchamacallit, another dwarf, right? You would think. You would think. You would think. Loving my little box, right? Look at that. All put away. All put away. All right. I have this to open next. I just pulled these out the other day. Look, out of my last blaster box, or my last mega, I bought 2 of these. This one out of 50, out of 199. A common Wheezy. Oh, let me go to TCG and show you that on the rail. Let me show you TCG. So this is tcgplayer.com, and it's essentially your source for most TCGs, okay? Let me move my face here. And you can see that they've got everything here, right? They got Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, and it's kind of almost in importance, to be honest with you. One Piece, Lorcana, more stuff. They got the Weiss and Schwartz. But like, let's say you wanted to see this set right here. You wanted to see Wilds Unknown. You know, you want to shop some single cards here. You know, you're like, oh, you know, like me, you're like high to low. You're like, hey, bitches, I want to see the prices, man, right? Holy shit. As that Buzz Lightyear jumped up, bro. These boxes are about to go nuts, dude, okay? I would jump in there now. I'm going to have to raise the price on the boxes, man. $2,900 for that Buzz, man. $1,000 for the Merida. There you go, man. This is the card I want right here. That's probably more realistic. So let's see. What did I just pull right now? This is the one I have right here. I pulled this one. This. What else can I do for you, card? This is my first enchanted right there. I want to pull a second one for you. Oh, the Snow White. Here we go. I pulled that one earlier, right? There's $12. I'm surprised these woodies are so low. There's the Rex I showed you I have. So here's the Merryweather Fairy. I bet you she has a secondary one too, because she's got that left frame there. There's the Doc. So, you know, the Doc was a couple bucks. It's a new set. It's going to go up because these boxes are going to be more pricey because look at that freaking Buzz Lightyear, man. So, but you look like even the Friend of Me card is $1.32. You know, that's a base card right there. This is a base card, $1, you know, so. Oh, wow. The set of all 9. You can sell all 9 Lorcana puzzle pieces for $1, dude, so, you know. But the thing with Lorcana is it's not necessarily there to make a ton of money, right? It's there to, like, have fun. I opened up I bought a box of One Piece. My Woody's always hanging low. Wait, let me go back. What are the prices of the boxes? I did a trade-in on mine. So it was $500. So it's $538 market price. I traded in a Chaos Rising ETB and a regular Chaos Rising ETB, a Pokemon Center one and a regular one. But I just need to pull one of these packs, man. Look at this. Woo. These cards are crazy, bro. I want one of these wanted cards. These are on my agenda, my bucket list right here. One of these wanted cards. I'm going to need to pull a couple if I'm going to pay for that box, though. What have I pulled so far out of that box? Not much. Not much. But I think I'm only in like pack 3 out of 24. So, but it's funny about the One Piece box I got was, yo, Jimbo, how we doing, man? How we doing? Was that the guy was like, because it's Tubby's here in San Diego, and I've gone there and interviewed them before for like my web short, the 30 shorts in 30 days. And he was like, and I told him, I said, no, this is for me to open. It's personal. He's like, oh, it's because he knows I break online, right? And he's like, oh, okay. He's like, and I go, you pick one out for me. I go, well, do you have any luck picking them out? He goes, yeah. I go, I have really good luck. I go, okay. Well, if you have really good luck, then please pick me out one. So he goes. There's about, I think, 7 of the boxes, or maybe it was all 6. I don't know, but it was a fresh case. Maybe like 1 box was missing or something, or 2 boxes. And so he takes them all and he's like going through them and he's like squeezing them. And essentially he's like, yeah, this is what you want. You want it to feel full, or like there's no, where you're not squeezing the seal. I don't know. Let me show you. So like in one piece, right, they've got the seal here on the boxes, and he's feeling it like this, and it's not. And if he's pressing in and it's not like breaking that seal, and you know what I mean, then he's like, oh, that's a good box. So he had like 2 of them, and then he felt both of them. He's like, yep, this is the one, and so he gave it to me. So stay tuned. I'm on pack 3. Supposedly there's a God pack or a manga in there, man. So, I don't know. You tell me. Now, I'm going to open up this box next. By the way, Jimbo, we have football in there. I have thrown another blaster in there, and it's a 15 plus 1. So 15 people who buy in, 1 person will get a randomized, will get a full spot. So it's a 15 plus 1. And then, of course, we've got the Lorcana in there. So check this out, guys. I bought a Tops Now thing, right? And I finally got a lucky hit, guys. I did it. I finally got the lucky hit. This is Gavin Sheets. So Gavin Sheets hit the 2nd walk-off in a row for the Padres. And it was the first card to be issued, because it was the first time we had worn the new City Connect 2 jerseys. It was the first card to be issued in the new City Connect jerseys. Hey, Jimmy, be very, very, very careful about filming in Disneyland. I have been watching a lot of stuff recently. They are cracking down hard. Like, they will ban your ass hard. Like, they are not playing around. So use your meta glasses. Do a lot of content outside of the park, and I would say, if you're going to do a lot of the content, do it the last couple days or something, or the last couple hours you're going to be there, because last thing I want you to do is get banned and stuff and ruin a fucking good time. So let me show you what I got here. Let me show you the card. I need to top load it anyways here. Like I said, I'm always here to help, man. If you have any struggling on any ideas or anything's weird, you're let me know. I'm glad. I'm here for any ideas or whatever. Okay, so here's the card. So this is Gavin Sheets. And they chant Holy Sheets. If you ever watch the Padres game, they chant Holy Sheets. Yeah, safe travels for sure. Holy Sheets, right? And then on the back, so that's the new City Connect jersey. It was the 9th inning home run, gives club 2nd straight walk-off win. And on the back, it's a celebration, which is super cool. So super cool card, right? Like, that's just... It's not doing it justice on the camera. So, but let me show you what I got. Let me show you my lucky hit here. How about that? Can I get it tighter? Can I get it better? There you go. 19 out of 25. Gavin Sheets on the lucky hit there. Boom. Look at that smile. That's a fun photo, man. And I would say that's a matching color match right there. All right. Bam. Beautiful card. That's my first hit in Tops Now. I don't order a ton of them, but enough that I thought maybe I'd hit one before. there you go. These are the other 4. Put these back in their home. Right? I just wanted the first card printed with the City Connect jersey on it. I love the new jerseys, so I was like, I want that the jersey. But it's got such a fun, like, yeah, it's just a fun card. And it's a great picture of him. It's obviously the walk-off. He's got that big cheesy, it's a moment, right? And that's what I love about photographs. Like, you're trying to capture a moment. And I think they caught a great moment. And of course, they caught a second great moment back here on the back. So I love it. And I knew I had a really good chance because it's not like it was a Shohei card or Wemby card where there was like 1,000 people trying to buy that card, right? It was like me and somebody else. So, yeah. So I knew, All right. Let me open up this box here. And then we'll talk about bricks and minifigs, and then we'll talk about the film festival stuff. And then if we don't sell something, we'll call it a day. No rush. Bro, I seen these videos where they buy 400 at a time, where they're literally spending $3,400 and they get 2 or 3 hits. This guy spent $3,400 on like who was it? Some rookie, and it was like 400 cards, $3,400. He got 2 short prints and 1 card to 99. I'm like, $3,400, bro? You could have bought yourself some rookie autos, some graded rookie autos. Now, if you don't know about the soccer stuff, I think these are a good investment, okay? They're very beautiful cars. They're fun. And I think they're a good, quick turnaround if you can, okay? There's some players here they're highlighting that you can get redemption. They're saying these will be buybacks and stuff. So, that's what we're always looking for too. But these are, thank you, Clinton. But these are fun. By the way, good luck tweaking out on TCG. It's a fun site. Endrick. I like how a lot of the soccer players have one name. Endrick. We're looking for Max is what we're looking for. He's our star rookie this season. Micah Gotts. The mirror finish on these is so crazy. Last Dance. Future Stars. We'll save that. We got Emmanuel and Migaha. Yeah, I don't know. Merwin Sanande. And if you think I'm getting any of these names right, you are high as shit. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Richard. Yes. I sold my Max card. I had a Max, whatever it was, like Dugan or Dungan or Bowman or something. I listed it for $3,200 best offer. Okay, here's what I did. I'm not familiar with soccer. I don't know. I didn't know these guys. I had pulled the card. It was a big card. I went to AI. AI's like, yo, my guy, you hit a big motherfucking hit, dude. And I was like, oh, okay, AI. Well, what should I do with it? And AI's like, hey, I would list it for $3,200 and take best offer. And I was like, cool. So I listed it for $3,200. I took $2,400. And after like the promotions and taxes, I cleared $2,000 off a $25 blaster. So I win. Declan Rice. Omar Marmouche. Romelu Lukaku, Joao Pedro, Serhao, yeah, and Michael Olise. But they're beautiful cards. You can find them for cheap. And they got a bunch of players that are option for buybacks, man. There's a rookie. Muhammad Kudas. Look at this. Oh, here's what you want right here. These little youth ones, too. There's some first Bowmans in here, too. Why are you stuck there, my friend? These are hot picks right here. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Good question. Good question. And the soccer, I'll be honest with you, I'm really confused with all the different sets. I just was, as you remember recently, my dad had passed, and I would say the way I was coping was I was tearing through a lot of cards. And these were cheap cards to tear through. And so I think Dad blessed me with a nice little bonus card. You know what I mean? But yeah, these little things are nice right there for sure. All right, we got Muhammad Kudas on the refractor. We got, that is a refractor if I'm correct. Alistair Johnston. And Virgil van Dijk. But yeah, if you're looking for something, you don't really follow soccer, you're looking for something to rip, something to turn around, and you want to sell and stuff like that, I think this is a great product because you can find it for cheap. Like, I went and bought these boxes right here in the hood, I'll be honest with you. I wasn't sure if they were going to have it because I was like, either my Hispanic brethren are going to buy all the soccer boxes or there are going to be plenty of them there because nobody cares about it. And they were there, so I bought a couple. And yeah, they're a quick turnaround if you hit anything big, especially with the World Cup coming. Emilio, this guy Dro with the one word. We got Reagan Heskey on the Wonder Kids rookie. Hedon Yildiz. Phil Foden. Warren Zaire Emery. So, you know, and a lot of people don't know this stuff really about soccer. Like you're probably asking yourself right now, I don't know this shit. But I'm going to tell you right now, eBay knows. eBay knows. And there's people out there that know. So, if you're looking to make some money and turn a profit with low risk, I think this is a great product. Yeah. I think it's a cheap rip, man. Now, I didn't like the Panini FIFA. I didn't like the Panini World Cup ones. But this I love because of beautiful cards as well. So, and you know me, like, I'm not here just to break card. Like, I'm here to give you guys some advice too on like how to make some profit off this bullshit. Like, I haven't bought into a lot of like Star Wars breaks and stuff like that because it's like, in Disney breaks because it's like I feel like it's so hard to make money. Pokemon too, like I haven't bought a lot of personal Pokemon to open because I feel like the value's not there. Like, you can't get the hits. Like One Piece, I get $1,000 hits. There's a blue one. We'll hold on to that for a second. Like, how much this Pokemon is right now, it's so hard to get a hit to validate what you spend on Pokemon. That is Rafafina. Abdi Iza Zuli. And Noah, yeah. So that's why, like, I help promote like Lorcana and stuff, right? Like, it's cheap, it's a TCG, it's got collector value. You know, it's still a playable game. You can afford to play it. And I'm gonna tell you right now, like I was at the TCG store. It was so good to see. It was 3 p.m. on a Friday. I was off, and that place had 5 tables, plus another table outside, playing like Pokemon and stuff, like a tournament. I thought that was so cool. Nick Woltime made, but it's so hard to play Pokemon, I assume, because the cards are so expensive to get what you want, you know? Like, packs are so expensive. Luis Diaz. Oh, that might be something fun. Here's your silenced card. You get 1 per box, I believe. Quim Janit. Hugo Larson. Marcus Thurman. Last pack. I just love these cards. They're beautiful. They're well done. There you go. There's another rookie, Richard Rios. See if I can get another numbered card here. Giovanni De Lorenzo. Dominic. So hard to read it. Sabonzalai. Sure. Harem Adiami. There's your refractor. Alfonso Davies and Jolington. So many guys have one name. It's crazy. I don't get it. So here we go. Underneath Reggie, we got $28 out of $150. Serhao Giersi, I guess. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know if this box was great or not. That's the beauty of it. But guess what? Nobody's marking up this shit. Nobody's scalping this shit. And they're beautiful cards. Like, the layout is beautiful. For the most part, the printing's high quality. Like, I haven't seen a lot of like misprints and stuff. So, I don't know. Those are big hits, I think. The inserts are cool. So, there you go. I say, if you see some out there, grab some. And then save them until they come out with the redemptions, right? So they're going to have multiple people. It could be more than those folks. Who knows what that is? All right, let's talk about bricks. Let's talk about extra toppings. Let me pull that up while we're over here. I believe I could probably... let's see. Can I go... Let me do this for a second here. And if I can pull this up, I'll throw the movie on for a second. I have a shipment from Brian from Blackbeard, and I'm like, I don't remember. I must have won a membership thing. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find the movie here. If not, I'll have to resend it to myself. And we'll play extra toppings, and then we'll talk about the film festival circuit and stuff like that. Extra toppings. Yep, right there. That's just a movie poster. So that's not what I want. Yep, that's not it either. Let's send it to myself again here, and then we'll play the movie. I'll show you kind of what's going on with the film festival. You know, all that good stuff here. Just give me 1 second, please. Share to Gmail to myself. So you guys are in for a treat. I don't often show this movie because I really can't, because I'm going through the film festival circuit, and you can't really show the movie on, like, it can't be public yet while it's going through the film festival circuit. So, but you guys are in for a treat. I'm gonna show you the movie, okay? So let me see if I can get this to work, and then we'll do that. Excuse me. Okay. Yep, that's a link. All right, let's turn that off. All right, let me adjust here. That would do full screen there. Picture in picture. No, I just want to go. What if I take this window and do this here? And do here. And then do full screen here. And then I go here. And then I go here. And I do this. And then I go, yeah, how's that? Look at that. Who's the guy? Who's the IT guy? This guy. All right. Wait a minute. Where's my webcam? Hold on. There I am. Okay. So, you're in for a special treat today. I don't really normally play this, like I said, because it is a private movie. This is the last film I made. This is part of the 48-hour film festival. This was made last year. I will be making another film this year. I've already established my team, or at least most of my team. I've got my cinematographer, my editor, got sound equipment, all light equipment, camera equipment, all this stuff like that. Working on getting my crew. I've got actors already. Got my makeup person. Your director is your boy. Your team lead's your boy. So we'll be doing it again this year. Now, with the 48, what this means is basically, essentially, is you have 48 hours to make a movie. Now, you have no idea what this movie's going to be about, because this word is the worst. This word is the worst genre. Okay, I think I said it pretty good, actually. So you don't know your genre until you randomly get them assigned to you before you start making your film. So literally at 7 p.m. on Friday, you get your genres, which is 2 random ones. It was literally like a wheel. Like a wheel, you spin them, right? So our 2 genres, and you only have to use one, I try to use both, was superhero film and workplace film. And so I tried to combine the 2. Now, that's not enough to make sure people aren't using pre-done scripts. So let me just put them here. That's not enough to make sure people aren't using pre-done scripts. So one of the other ways they do that is that you have to use a prop, a line of dialogue, and a character that are all random, once again, but this is right before we start making the film. So, like, for example, I think we had 30 teams or something, maybe 40 teams, right? And all these teams are given 2 random genres right before they start. And they could be anything: musical, western, dance, superhero, office film, drama, comedy. And you can always add drama and comedy to whatever genre you got, right? Like for me, I add comedy to everything, right? Superhero film, workplace film doesn't say comedy, but I definitely added comedy to it, right? And then, of course, every team has to use these three things: this prop, this line of dialogue, and this character. The prop was pizza. The line of dialogue was, I know it's hard, but you got to try, I believe. You'll see the gal say that to JTS. By the way, JTS is in the movie. No, I haven't talked about that yet, Clinton. We're about to show extra toppings. And then the last thing was a character you had to use. You had to use a hotel employee, and they have a certain name, and so that you have to like say that name, and you have to address that character, and you have to say that this is a character. So that's why you'll see like, oh look, it's Jane, the hotel employee, coming from her shift, and you'll be like, hey, and you'll see like this line of dialogue that they use. It's like really clear. It's like a line of dialogue. You try to smooth it in with the other line of dialogues, but you have to be so perfect with it that it kind of comes off like it's a whole nother line. And then, like I said, the prop of pizza. Now, a lot of people on this film contest, they might just have somebody eating some pizza, or they'll have a pizza in the background or whatever. But not me. You're going to see what I did with pizza, because I felt like it's a challenge. Just like it's a challenge to incorporate both your genres, I made sure that we incorporated our pizza or our prop or whatever was given to us in a major way, right? I didn't shy away from it, okay? So, this is Extra Toppings. It's currently going through film festivals. I'll show you what our current progress is, and I'll talk about the film festival circuit and how that's going, if you guys are interested. Some behind-the-scenes stuff. And like I said, the 48 is coming up again at the end of July, so I'm assembling my team for that as well. Also in this film, you have April Page. She plays Wonder Woman, aka the hotel employee. She does some commercials, a lot of commercials in town. She also does a lot of the national anthems, all the local games in town for sports and stuff like that. And then my guy, John Allen, he is the voice of Rick and Morty, Mr. Poopy Butthole. The new season is coming out, by the way. He's also in a film called Descadaro. Descadaro. Oh man, I gotta look that up. I feel bad. If I'm gonna promote him, I'm gonna promote him right. I was just texting him the other day. Let me 1 second here. 1 second here. Whoa. Man, it must have been text. I talked to him a lot of different ways, so it's here we go. Yeah, we were talking about my death and how I would want things, and basically I decided that I wanted the big service, and that I want to be the new Weekend at Bernie's. That I feel like with technology and with the animatronics, I want to be animatronic dead Weekend at Bernie's and make the new movie with me, right? And then he decided that we could do a casket and well, you'll see the pizza thing, but basically, essentially, we would slide my casket into the cremation oven like a giant pizza. The name of his movie is called, and it's out now. Gosh. Decorado. 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 He plays this crazy chicken guy. Let's see if I can. I'm going to show you there. There you go. He plays that guy right there, the chicken dude. This is let's see. This is him in the shirt. He bought a shirt for the event, for the premiere. He was showing me that. This is his character he plays. He does the voice for. I think it's funny. He does a chicken, right? So that was funny too. So yeah. So let's with no further ado, let's play Extra Toppings. I hope you enjoy this. Please let me know right away if the sound and video is good. Okay. Thank you very much. Let me get my face out of your way here. Let me get my face out of here. Boom. Face out. Consider it a go, folks. Enjoy.
And that's why I'm not allowed at Legoland anymore. You know? I mean, there she is, Miss Colliver, fresh off her stint at the Regency Arms Hotel.
Mark, very funny.
Wait, Kim. You gotta tell them about what happened to you last week.
I
Kim,
can't.
are you kidding me? You have to. This one was a classic.
Zip.
Classic.
Yes.
That's a high bar considering this shithole.
I'm promising you, this one was one for the ages. Please, Kim, please. You have to tell her.
You're gonna make me have to relive that again?
Just one more.
Okay. Okay. I'll tell them.
You guys are not gonna believe this one.
Okay, fine. It started with me playing the Amazon warrior.
This was a pizza party.
If you cannot finish, you must take the slide.
Yes, she must take the slide.
Yes. The slide!
You've got to be kidding.
I'm not. It was a pizza slip and slide. A literal slide made of pizza. And of course he ordered a lasso of truth. And truth is, he has daddy issues.
They always do, right? Every time.
I can't stand those Nepo baby clients.
Right?
Reminds me of the time I was playing Catch of the Day. Thought I was going to a birthday party. You know, couples.
Hi, fish. I like fishy fish. What? It's not Baby Ruth. It's not. Yeah, it's not Baby Ruth. It's a Snickers. It's a...
The worst part wasn't outside the pool.
What'd you do? How'd you get out?
I hightailed it out of there.
Oh, shit.
Wait. Bob, you have something that is so good. Come on, buddy.
I'm not much the, sharing type.
Yeah, come on, guys. We all know that Bob doesn't like to share because he's shy.
Well, whatever it is, I'm sure it can't top what happened to us.
I know it's hard, but you have to try.
Okay. I'll tell you. I got a call for an encounter.
Yeah.
I played the hermit,
Okay.
the guy from the desert planet,
Yeah, no, we know.
from the galaxy far, far away. Hello there! Oh my. Anakin, is that you? Seems you have the high ground now. Seems like I'm the chosen one.
You're not telling us.
Yes, that's what I'm telling you. Since then, I get what I call the Kessel runs.
The force is strong.
I'm already sick.
Oh, man.
So strong.
I'm gonna be sick.
Oh.
Gross.
I knew I shouldn't have told you guys.
You should see the day I had.
Feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should go. Go. Feel like I should go. Feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should float. Feel like I should float. Feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should.
How about now? Am I still muted? Are we good? I think we're good now. Okay, thank you. So what I was saying was, thank you for watching that, and appreciate it. And you can always go back and watch the recording. And so now this is currently it's going through film festivals. I'm going to be doing the next one, of course. And so this is Film Freeway. And so essentially, you come to the site, you pay like $100 a year, and you can good. Thank you. And you could submit to film festivals, and you can do your choices here, right? There's filters, there's bigger ones like Gold. Look, Slam Dance. There's Sundance. I mean, so like the biggest and the smallest festivals are in here, right? So literally, like Sundance is in here. If I want to submit to Sundance, I can do that in here, right? Like here's top 100 best reviews, pace setters, documentaries, screenwriting, horror, short film featured, deals, so like there's everything, right? And essentially you could just search for them. Let's see, top 100 film quest, right? And what you're looking for is just like Gold, right? Some of them are like this qualifying thing is important, right? The Film Festival Alliance thing, right? Here's Academy Award qualifying, right? Like that's big, right? So this is like how some of these, like this one, Holly Shorts Film Festival. So let's take a look at this one right here, okay? It's an Oscar qualifying short film festival based in Los Angeles since establishment. Independent filmmakers. So you get shown at the TCL Chinese Theater, which is a big deal, and Cannes Theater, right? Deadlines, awards, and prizes. So sometimes there's cash prizes. A lot of times there is nothing. There is not a damn thing. Rules and terms. This is where you got to look and make sure that because a lot of times these festivals are like local only. Like, do you live in the area? Are you a teenager? Are you a high school kid? That kind of stuff, right? No refunds given, things like that, right? Da, da, da. So now let's look at the categories here, right? Made in LA, presented by First Entertainment, like, you know, shot on film, music video, Midnight Madness. Like, what is this? Short films fitting of the Midnight Mass. So this one I fit, right? $76, dude. Is it worth it for me to do this for $76? Now, maybe even $49, like that's a lot, right? So this is what you see. But look, yes, it's a big deal, right? It's a big festival. Is my film going to get there? I don't know. It's not for every audience, you know? So that's where I try to find, like, what is my audience, right? So what is my audience? Where am I going to do well in film festivals, right? So now let's go take a little bit of submissions. Now you can look at my submissions. I'll do all 500 here. So I have 2 films listed. I have Dollhead, which is on Amazon Prime, right? And if you go back here and we go all the way down here, these are like some of the legend, essentially, right? In consideration, incomplete, disqualified, withdrawn, undecided, selected, award winner, honorable mention. Any of these judging statuses, selected, award winner, finalist, semifinalist, quarterfinalist, nominee, honorable mention, all count as awards. Those are all awards. Not selected, undecided, obviously are not awards, okay? Withdrawn, disqualified, incomplete, in consideration, not awards. So if you look at my film Dollhead, and you'll see right here, this list where the film, you know, what film it was, right? So selected, award winner, finalist, award winner, selected, award winner, selected, finalist, award winner, selected, honorable mention, selected, undecided. So that's just extra toppings, okay? So we're in how many now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 20 film festivals. Out of those 20 film festivals, we have been selected to 1. We have a bunch of undecideds, and we have a few not selecteds. So, you know, you're deciding whether you want to pay 20 to, you know, $50 to join a festival. So every one of these selections here is like 20 to $50, man. And so right now I'm trying to find out, like, where does our film fit, right? Is it a laugh after dark? Is it a mayhem? Is it a love, sex, and cinema? You know, is it underground? We submitted to the San Diego Asian Film Festival because my cinematographer and my lead actress was Asian, obviously, and obviously some of my crew and cast. So we fit that. You know what I mean? So just like trying to find out like where we fit in these festivals and stuff. So that's kind of what's coming up and stuff. So that's what's going on. So yep. Let's see. Escape out of that. So that's what's going on with the film festivals. Now, let's talk about bricks and minifigs. Oh my God. Have you heard about this stuff, dude? Have you heard about, thank you, Keith, by the way. Thank you, sir. Yes. 8 spots left in Lorcana. 10 spots left in football. Looks like we're not moving a bunch today. That is okay with me. No worries. And anytime you ever want a refund, you just let me know, okay? You're like, I can't wait. I'm going through a financial situation or whatever. I'm more than happy to refund your shit. But it's always safe here with me. We will break that eventually, even if I have to give the spots away. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, bricks and minifigs. Bro, my lord with the bricks and minifigs. Let's check that out. So if I go here and I go, no, we're even looking at that one. Let's go. That's not the one I want. I want the new Google page. Nope. I want That one? Nope. This one? Nope. I don't want that one either. I want this one. Nope. That one. Let's see if I can find this page here. That is not. What is that? That is so random right now. Okay. Apparently my thing is broken there, so okay. Cool. That was fun. Why is that not doing that? Interesting. Let me try that again. I do apologize. Give me 1 second here. Why would you not? That is my other site. That's the other page. That was the orders, guys. Thank you. There we go. Was that so hard? Was that so hard? I don't think it was. I don't think it was. Okay, so let's go to YouTube. Let us check this out here. I will, Keith. I will. It just looks like I'm busy. Okay. Okay, Keith. I will, I promise. I've been busy. You know what I wanted to talk to you guys about? There's another site I like too. So obviously I like Chomps Breaks, right? Shout out Chomps Breaks. They've been coming in here too. But I also like Bodega Breaks. Check out Bodega Breaks. But let's, where is this? Bricks and minifigs. Oh my gosh. Guys, this shit is crazy, dude. Crazy. It is, this is the latest one 3 days ago, 9 hours ago. Here we go. Let's just check out this one right here. Let me know if you can hear the audio once it starts here.
I honestly wasn't planning on making another video about the bricks and minifig situation, but honestly, after seeing part 2, and now because it's public as well, I feel
Later, fat man. Have a good one, buddy.
the coverage on this situation has been pretty good. But in terms of the Ninjago community, it is
Let's see. Move forward here. This guy sucks.
with what's going on. If you are yet aware,
This guy sucks. I need somebody better. Let's see. Who's somebody better that I was watching? This is the guy right here, Reckless Ben. So this is the guy you want to watch. This is the guy that got arrested, essentially. Videos. Yeah, he got arrested because of Legos. Like, this shit is crazy, dude. Yeah, this is Legos.
This is the story of how I got swatted, all because of Legos. The whole thing started with me investigating a Lego company called Bricks and Minifigs. The company sent 2 guys to steal the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection worth around $200,000. And for some reason, the police are helping them get away with it. The family reached out to me saying that I'm their last hope to get them their life savings back. The video I made exposing them was actually insane. Check it out if you haven't seen it yet. But we ended up taking them to court, and we actually won. When I went back to the store to collect my money, they literally shut down the entire store just to avoid paying us. So I personally gave them an official closing ceremony, and it went extremely viral. And now the entire world has seen how corrupt this Bricks and Minifigs company is. We didn't get the Legos back, but I mean, we shut down an entire business. We still had to get the Legos back. Yeah, I made a promise to this family that.
So essentially, right? So that's pretty much it. Essentially, this old guy who had a collection of vintage stuff, like he was like, I don't know, older than me, right? Like the good shit, right? Like $200,000 worth of vintage. I'm thinking about Legos. That's a lot of fucking good Legos. They went to Bricks and Minifigs. I guess it's the guy who owned the Legos was in the hospital. So they needed money to cover some of the medical expenses. So his son took the Legos. I guess him and his son took the Legos to the Bricks and Minifigs. They signed a consignment contract. to sell the Legos for them for $200,000, right? And then essentially at that time, the owners, because they're franchises, the owners were going to move out of country. And then the corporation said, oh, you're moving out of country? Cool, we're taking your store. And so then they took the store, sold it to somebody else, but said, oh, we're going to keep all the consignments. And then they kept that consignment deal, right? And they have it all on phone and stuff. Then essentially said, nope, we're not giving your Legos back. And we're not giving you the money. And so that guy hired basically this guy, Reckless Ben, to basically do research on it. Now, why would you hire a YouTuber instead of a lawyer? Have no idea. But whatever, I don't think that's the best choice of action myself. But they did that. It got around. The guy got trespassed. Then they went to court. They won their court deal. Then the guy, the CEO, literally was just a piece of trash, bro. Was basically fuck you. I don't know what you're talking about. Even though they put stuff on their social media about the collection, literally promoting that they had the pieces of the collection. But then the CEO was I've never heard of this guy. I have no idea what you're talking about. We don't have his Legos. Then, so then they won the court case or whatever, so then they're trying to serve the papers to the guy, the CEO. And they're oh, the only way you can do this is in person, but they can't go to the store anymore because they got trespassed at the store because they were asking about it. So then they try to go to his house, right? And the cops, literally, this is in Utah, right? So it's a whole Mormon conspiracy where it's they're looking after each other. The cops do this bad pullover where it's a bad stop sign where they say he didn't stop at the stop sign. But the dash cam clearly shows him stopping at the stop sign. They pull him over. The guy wasn't driving. He was in the back seat. The officer comes right up to the guy. He's oh, what's your name? Tyler, right? To the driver. And he goes in the back seat. He goes, are you Ben? He goes, how's Utah, Ben? And it's what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? How scary is that shit where the cops pull you over anyways, say a bad stop, and then are going to be yo, we've been looking for you, Ben. How's Utah, motherfucker? You know what I mean? Whoa, bro. What the fuck? So then he has the papers to serve the guy. They're sitting outside his house. The guy won't come out. And so literally the cops get called 5 different times. Not only that, this guy called, anonymous tips that come in. Basically, this guy, Josh, the CEO, had dummy calls called on him that the guy had heroin on him. So the cops called him, did a search of his whole car, pulled him over, no heroin found, right? Then they had a thing about, oh, he was going to shoot somebody, so they pulled him over, did a thing about his gun. Then they did a whole thing where he was renting an Airbnb. They swatted the Airbnb. You saw that part in the clip, right? So just crazy. So if you're a Lego fan, do not buy from Bricks and Minifigs. It is such a corrupt corporation, man. And I feel bad for the franchisees, man, but that's on you for aligning with this piece of shit, man. So, you know what? That's what it is, bro. So, crazy. Look into the story, look into the videos, check out Reckless Ben. Shout out for the good work he's doing. Although he probably shouldn't have been involved, although I'm sure he's in jail right now, I believe. He's on, I think he might be out now, but he was arrested, and no bail. And then I think somebody came in, Legal Eagle or something came in and helped him out. And so now he's out, but bro, if he didn't have all this help, bro, yeah. And then I watched another video where this guy, the local Bricks and Minifigs this guy went to, literally tried to steal his $1,000 CP30 gold minifig. I was like, what? Yeah, he brought in a bunch of minifigs. They offered him shit for him. He had $1,600 worth of minifigs in this case. Brought it in. Oh yeah, we'll give you $100 store credit, right? Then they gave it back to him, and then they kept the fucking Star Wars piece. And then he's like, what? Bro, they didn't put it back in the thing. Came back, he's like, Oh yeah, my bad. I forgot to put this. Here you go. Like, bro, he just gonna keep 1,000 and then go, oh yeah, it's fake. Like, it's not like crazy. Bricks and minifigs. Fuck you, dude. If this shit is true, fuck you if this shit is true, man. That's craziness. That's craziness. Well, folks, I don't see any other orders coming through. That's how this works. You got to buy the orders if you want me to break the cards. Okay, that's just how it works. I can only break so many by myself. I have a limited budget, but either way, I think we had a good time. I hope you guys had a good time. Look forward to the podcast. Like I said, it's my friend Tina. Let me see if I can pull up some of her fun stuff on her. Like literally, like where is that? Like her best friend is like Anakin Skywalker. I'm not even kidding. Like, let me show you. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna show you. So this is who I interviewed. It's my friend Tina. Right there, right? You know who that is, right? I assume you guys know who that is, right? And then you definitely know who that is, right? So yeah, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Where's another good one here? Another one. All right, there you go. Let's see. So yeah, she's got a lot of like cool friends. So yeah, I got to interview her, and so that was super fun. She's been a friend of mine for a while. She's also doing some of the voices on the Star Wars movie Home Solo. So that's really cool. So we'll be co-stars soon. So I hope you guys look forward to that interview. That was really good getting to share her with you guys. But that is all I have for today. I'm looking into getting some more vintage TV and movie products, sealed boxes, stuff for the cheap and stuff. So look forward to that. I would say other than that, folks, unless you guys have anything for me, I would say enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I may or may not be on next weekend. We'll see. I may have acting. I may not. We will find out. Till later, I don't really have a tagline. I would just say in this crazy times, in this crazy world, man, let's just be the best we can be. And let's just, all we can control is ourselves. And if we manage ourselves and manage our own vibes and treat people with respect, I think eventually it'll get contagious and we'll turn this world around, man. That's what I got. I love y'all. Peace. You guys are the best. Keep it up. Keep doing you. You guys have a great rest of